So Steve, that is quite impressive. A legacy of building that spans 6 or 7 decades here in West Michigan. Tell me a little bit more about kind of what you and your business specialize in.
Well, since I've taken over, we focus mainly on design build projects.
Okay.
I've always been a frustrated architect. I have a degree in civil engineering, a degree in architectural engineering,
Okay.
and through that I have about 85 or 90% of my architecture's degree, which I was always going to finish, but you can only be poor in college for so long. And
Work got in the way.
yeah, so work and life got in the way. But that was probably the big impetus to get me to move here, was to do design work. So the house behind us, designed that. Every house in our neighborhood I've designed, all but 2 that my father did.
Okay.
I'm getting older, so we're doing about a home a year now. In our heyday, I had better access to better labor. We were maybe banging out 3 homes a year.
Okay.
So now we do probably 1 home a year, with filling in all the cracks with remodeling, decks, kitchens, baths, additions. So we're a carpentry-based company, so we framed this house all through the cold winter. So we specialize in the carpentry part, and then when in doubt, sub it out. So while the subs are in here, we'll go find a small remodel job, rather than try to jump into a great big house.
Okay. Very cool. So Steve, it sounds like you guys are pretty versatile. You can do everything from the design process all the way through the build and the finished carpentry process. And I understand that you have quite a few accolades that you've received over the years. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, in the past, we were heavily involved in the Parade of Homes,
Okay.
and I haven't been in that program in some time. And it was mainly just because our schedule just got off kilter with the whole parade schedule.
Sure.
And so we weren't able to do that. But back during that time, I don't care if I win a marketing award or not. I was always looking for the fit and finish, or the interior elements. I want where's the cool woodwork?
Yeah.
Where's the details? That's the award I cared about, and we picked up several of those back in the day.
Yeah. And I've walked through a number of your homes, and there's always a great deal of unique woodwork in those homes.
That's what we sell our houses with, I think, is woodwork.
Yeah.
The trend has been back toward painted trim, but this is going to be a mix in here. So that's what we're selling, is carpentry.
Very cool. Steve, tell me a little bit more about what your clients can expect when they work with you and your team.
Well, first of all, I try to make it fun. I hate the story about the husband and wife thought they were going to get a divorce, and they fought with a builder, and they almost kicked them off the job several times. If the customer's not having fun, there's no way I'm going to have fun. If it gets ugly, it's ugly for everybody. So I try to be as transparent as possible. I try to plan everything out so they have plenty of time to make decisions, and I got to know tomorrow. If we make changes, everybody makes changes.
Yep.
I'll take that change with a reasonable markup. I don't try to gouge people or pressure them because they have to do something.
Yeah.
So I try to be pretty cool from beginning to end. And in this neighborhood, I live in the neighborhood where I've built every house. And to the one, almost every customer that I've ever worked for is still a close friend. And other builders do this. I know you get into the 2nd, 3rd generations of people that wouldn't go anywhere else.
Yeah. That's very neat. Well, Steve, I really want to thank you so much for just taking a few minutes to kind of chat with me about what you do and how long you've been doing that. It is clear that the quality and the commitment to client satisfaction is really something that you have focused on over all of these years. Now, if you are interested in learning more about building with Hoogstraten Builders, please reach out. We'd love to be able to give you some more information and help you make a connection with Steve so that you can see if building in this neighborhood or building somewhere else on your own land is the right decision for you. You can always call us at 269-350-5514, or you can use the other contact information below, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for having me.